You might be feeling scared or confused about what's actually happening with the coronavirus. I know I am. And part of the reason for that is that we're all reading a lot of conflicting information online.
One thing you can do right now to help each other is to stop spreading misinformation. It just creates more panic, and honestly, we are all stressed out enough as it is.
It's also dangerous. If you share something that's misleading or inaccurate and someone acts upon it, you could be putting their lives at risk.
So what can you do to help from home? First, don't share something unless you know it's true.
If you get emotional reading or watching something, that's actually a very good indicator that you should take a minute and do some checking before sharing it.
It takes 20 seconds to properly wash your hands. So please take those same 20 seconds and stop and fact check something before hitting that share button.
If you see someone commenting or sharing something that looks weird, say something. Ask them how they know it's accurate and where did they get the information.
So you might be thinking, okay, well, that sounds great, but how can I tell the difference between what's real and what's fake? Well, you can start by asking questions.
Journalists like me start with who, what, where, when, and why. It's not rocket science.
Think about who posted this. What motivations might they have? Check out their profile. Is there a blue check mark there? That means that they are a verified account on the platform. But even that doesn't mean that they are an authority on coronavirus. So be skeptical. Why should you trust them?
Best thing you can do is open up a new tab on mobile or desktop and search for their name and see what you can find. Are there any red flags in the search results? Look through a few pages of results. That's what journalists and fact checkers do, and it is very effective.
What evidence did they use to back it up? If there are no links or references to verified sources like the CDC, WHO, federal or local government, just move on. All the reliable information right now is centralized, and you should stick with what you know to be verified and reliable.
Consider where the person is who posted it. The best information about your community is going to come from local sources.
This is super important right now. When was the information posted or updated? New info is coming in daily, sometimes hourly right now. So look for timestamps. Look for dates and times on everything you read. Remember, what might have been true when it was originally posted, even if it was just 3 days ago, might be outdated now.
Why? This is everything. Think about why this person might be posting this content. Are they a trusted, well-informed official source, or do they have negative motivations, trying to get the info out before others to go viral? It's important to put yourself in that person's shoes to detect any potential bias.
How is this information being shared, and what evidence are they sharing to back it up? If it's shared on a platform or the evidence isn't from a source known as a place to get reliable health information, you should think twice about taking it as fact, and definitely think twice about sharing it with others.
Right now, you should listen to number 1, your doctor. Number 2, federal and local authorities like the CDC, for example. Number 3, reliable news sources like your local news. This is not a time to be listening to a random person on TikTok, fellow moms on Facebook groups, or even your grandpa who got some random email from a cousin that you've never even heard of. You want to stay focused on outlets that are carefully deciding what information to share with the public. What you share is a very important decision right now. This is not a time to be posting anything unless you're sure about it.
If you want to help someone during this incredibly difficult time, you can start right now. Stop spreading misinformation.
Stop spreading misinformation.
Stop spreading misinformation.